Good morning, guys. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I just wanted to show you this is my team over here, man. This is my network. These are the people right here that are helping me to accomplish my mission. Today I'm feeling a little bit depressed, man. I got a lot of things going on in my life, guys, and I could use a little bit of encouragement. You spent a lot of time talking to other people and motivating them. Can you help me out, guys? Anybody in here? Can you help me out? Let's see what you got.
So Ken, thank you
Yeah,
so much for that introduction. And let me
you're
tell you
welcome.
something, man. Don't give up, buddy. Don't give up. I've heard it said that winners were losers that gave it one more try, man. How you gonna be a motivational speaker and trust in God, and you're gonna give up, man, that easily? What am I gonna do? I'm not even gonna have a job. I'm not even a real person. I'm just an avatar, right? A damn good looking avatar, with this outfit they have me. But dude, you can't give up. You gotta hang in there, man. Did you make that list that we was talking about in your own video? Did you make
No.
the list that says every night when you go to sleep, you have to have something on your mind, and then every morning when you wake up, you got to execute it, man. And you have to check yourself during the day to make sure that you're following through with your plan. Did you do that? You got to look
No,
into that, man. Right?
got you, man.
Don't get discouraged, man. Hang in there, buddy. Look
All
how
right.
far you came already, right? You started with zero, and now your numbers are rising, right? Nobody knew you, and now a lot of people know you now, right? So hang in there, buddy. You're doing a good job, and I'm not going to talk too long, right? But I want to tell you that I watch your videos all the time, man, and I enjoy them. And I don't think there's enough videos out. Actually, I keep trying to watch them and watch them and watch them, but I've seen it all, right? So we need some new stuff coming out, man. People want to see something new, right? You got plenty of time, man. There's no deadline. Do something new. Okay, thanks for letting me talk, and I appreciate the time over here. Like I said, hang in there, right? I'm on your side, for sure. So, what do you have to say there, Mr. Policeman? Well, thank you for that. Appreciate it very much, Ken. And Ken, right?
Hmm.
Maybe you should call us Ken 1, 2, and 3, or you can call me the fireman. I mean, sorry, you can call me the policeman. You can call him the fireman. But anyway, Ken, let me just tell you this, man. Being a police officer is not easy, man. Every day I get up, I put my life on the line, man. Right? Every day I get up and I leave my family. I don't know if I'm coming back again, my friend. You know what I'm saying, fireman? You know, it's a dangerous job there, buddy. Anyway, what happens if I give up? If I give up, there's no law protection. If I and everybody else like me give up, there's nobody to protect the law, right? I wake up every day, right? I make sure I go to sleep. I eat properly. I make sure my equipment is right. Everything I have in my belt is ready. I have my gun. I have my handcuffs, my phaser, my taser, and everything else. I have a little joke book too, because sometimes, right, you got a criminal and he's not gonna listen to nothing you say. I can pull out a gun. He got a gun too. But if I tell a joke from a joke book, here goes that guy crazy. He'll start laughing. As soon as he starts laughing and he breaks his concentration, we coming in with the SWAT team. Yes, we have in the cross lines, baby. Right? Depending on how hard he laughs, and if he decides to give up, it's going to mean if he's going to make another day or not. But I know you don't want to hear any of my job. But let me just tell you, man, every day I come into contact with people calling 911, man, for all kinds of things. Somebody robbed them, somebody raped them, somebody abused them, even bullies. Little kids call 911. I got a bully in my school. You know, what we're doing right now is that our police precinct has a connection with the school. So as soon as a school child calls us unanimously and tells us they have a problem with a classmate, right? Automatically send that information to our database. And then the police officer that we have on the scene down there, we tell him, who talks to the principal, brings kid into class to get the whole story straight, right? We don't put any pressure on the kid because we know how things on the real world that you tell somebody, you tell on somebody, then after 3 o'clock, you got to worry every single day because the same people that helped you are not there to help you all the time. But let me just tell you this, man. Of course, there's going to be a lot of difficulties and a lot of situations when you have a business, man. You can't give up, man. You got to believe in what you believe in, man. You got to stand for what you stand for, right? Didn't you make a video that said, "I'm a light worker"? Let me see if I can find that real quick, man. This thing doesn't work properly. I can't play my recordings here. Let me see something. If I can show you that video. You made it. Okay. What does it say? I am a light worker. Let's see if they'll let you play that one. And you gotta get some inspiration from your own videos, man. You gotta watch your stuff. Dude, this is it. Let's see if they let me play it. All right, check this out, guys. This is what Ken wrote. Look.
I don't see it over here, guys. Are you still talking? Well, let's see if I can find it.
Hmm.
Bang. Bang. Bang.
If I wake up in a baseball game in the middle of a game and I got a bat in my hand,
Let's see, buddy. Little error there that they need to fix. Can we do it again? This is it.
hey,
Mr. Fireman.
you know me by now. You know where I like to hang out at? I like to hang out in the stars, baby. If you're a star, you hang out in the stars, right? Check this one out. I think you'll enjoy it. Leaving this planet, like I said before, brother. I wasn't born here. I was delivered here. I belong someplace else, buddy. There's greater things for me. There's greater things for you, too, if you want to take it. I'm passing all the haters. I look down on haters, baby. You have no power over me. I'm a child of the Most High, a chosen one, a light worker. Just because you're not a light worker and you thought you were special doesn't take anything from me. I'm still gonna be me no matter what. You don't know what I went through to get here. I wasn't just born here. Wake up, I'm ready to swim. Okay, I find myself on the top of a mountain when I wake up. I'm ready to climb down or climb higher. I'm not gonna stay in the same place, man, and expect exciting things to happen. Exciting things don't happen when you stay in the same place. You gotta move out of your realm. You gotta move to where God puts you to. The time is coming close, baby. When the time is coming close, all of those who are supposed to get their gifts will be getting their gifts, man. Rewards will come and punishment come. This is the time. There's gonna be light rewards and light punishment. Look at this, man. Look at this planet, baby. Somewhere on this planet, my behind was on here, struggling with you guys. I'm tired of struggling, brother. There's other things to life than me having to worry about you every day. what you're going to do, how you think about me. Okay? See the planet go? I want you to see the planet go. That's the past. This is the future. You ready for the future?
Yeah.
This is the future now, baby. This is where we're going right now, to the cosmos. You ever been here? Of course you haven't been here. Why? Because you put silly posters up, just your picture. Huh? Look at my picture. I'm eating this. I got this. I. How about I am? How about focusing on the Almighty God? Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nisi, Jesus the Nazarene. Huh? When you think about all of those things, the
remember
small
that video?
little petty everyday things don't
Yeah,
matter.
you did that.
You gotta
Yeah,
focus
you did that specifically
on your
for
future,
times
not
like
your
this,
past,
man.
brother. On your future. Where you
did
want to
that
go in life?
specifically.
You want to stay
When
around
you're
watching
feeling
people win?
discouraged, man.
Or you want to team up with a winner? I believe I'm a winner, baby. And there's a whole lot of other winners out there. I'm teaming up with those winners. There's a network of people, man. We don't even network together. We have our own sectors. We can't connect together because it'll disturb our existence. Our destiny is to save souls, man. Our destiny, if you so choose that destiny, which I have chosen it, you know what I'm saying? Is to go where God wants to lead you, man. And let me tell you, bro, there's nothing perfect about me. Nothing. The only thing I do is keep fighting, brother. That's the only thing you can do. I can't give up. I can't get knocked down and take me 4 or 5 days, a month, or a year to get back up. You knock my ass down, I'm getting the fuck back up. If I'm alive and breathing, I'm getting up, baby. I'm not staying down. Too many people try to keep you down in this world. Don't listen to the people, man. Listen to your heart and listen to God. Listen to positive people, motivating people, people that are going somewhere. People ain't going nowhere. They don't have nothing to tell you, man. What they gonna tell me? How to get where they are and you know where? Shit. I'm going places, baby. I don't know how I'm getting there. I just have faith. I have faith that God will get me there in some kind of way. That if I keep trusting, I keep believing that God is who he say he is, and I know he is, man. Look at this. This is nothing compared to what God really is. I want to go home this way too. When it comes time to go home, I want to travel just like this, man. I want to feel all the beams on me. I want to feel that I'm getting closer to my reward, man. All these little things right here you see, these are little videos that you can look at from the time you was a child, from the time you grew up, you went to high school, the dark moments where there was nobody around. You had to travel through space by yourself, man. I've been homeless like about 3 or 4 times, man. No money in my pocket, no food to eat. I never thought about asking my family for anything because they wasn't going to give me anything. And I wasn't going to let them see me weak. So I stay strong. I stay strong, brother. I might look like a regular person on the outside, but inside, I'm about the strongest you're going to get, brother. About the strongest you're gonna get, man. And grateful. When I have nothing new, I always have gratitude. I always can look back and say, hey, it could have been worse than this. I remember when I couldn't eat. I remember when I couldn't take a shower. I remember when I had to sneak on the train and the bus just to go place to place, man. I had to sneak on the bus just to go to school, man. Sneak on the train and the bus and got a ticket just to go to the doctor's office, man. But I do what I got to do, brother. I keep it moving. I have no intentions on being a loser. I was born a winner. When I wake up in the morning time, sleepy, crap in my eyes, and I can barely move, it's still a winner, baby. That's how winners wake up. And I break out of that thing, and I keep moving. Because there's something bigger for me. If there's something bigger for you, you gotta keep moving, man. You can't listen to people, man. People will hold you back. This world belongs to the devil, brother. You can believe that. It belongs to the devil. There is no good unless you look hard. And good is slowly changing to bad if you don't go and resort and recycle it. You gotta refurbish the good, man, and make good better. You can't have good and disrespect good and expect good to stay good. It's only a small number of us, man. Just like in the heavens, the 30 angels left, a third of devils are down here on this planet, man. Get busy, boy. They'll hurt you. They'll kill you. They'll rob from you. They'll steal from you. The jail is full of these homicides, alcoholics, and drug addicts all over the damn place, man. Greedy and selfish people who don't even do drugs. You got people mind their own business. They'll watch you. They won't help you. They'll watch you rise up and hope you fall. And when you fall, they laughing, man. I'm not gonna have nobody laugh at me, brother. My days of laughing is over. Thank you for the experience. I know I can talk some more. This is what you was watching, brother. Just show you one more time. My world. Boom. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'm a light worker. You might be a star seed.
Wow. Forgot about that one, buddy.
Wow, Ken. That said it all, man. You're a light worker, buddy. That's what you were put here to do. You're put here to spread the word, man. To motivate people. To help people that can't get any help anyplace else, man. You were sent here to serve God. To spread the good news. And the good news is that whatever situation that you're in, you don't have to stay in, man. Because there's hope. God brings hope. Right? It's not the universe or the cosmos. God made the universe
And the cosmos, too.
and cosmos. There's hope you're looking for. Right? And you have hope, man. Because you have another tomorrow. And you don't even have to worry about tomorrow. You have another day. You have another hour. You have another minute. And you have another second, man. You have another second to make a decision. Do you want to keep going in the same way you went the last second? Or do you want to change the second and start something new? Don't wait for Christmas, New Year's, or your birthday or something like that to change things, man. Change things right away. There's no guarantee you're even going to make it to that day, right? Don't you want to leave something here on this planet, man, that when you're going in a grave, right, and when you're with your father and you're looking down, that you can see that people are still reaping the benefit of this? Don't you want to create something that people will comment back and say, yo, thank you so much for motivating me. Without your help, I probably wouldn't be here today. Right? You know how many times that I save lives? People come up and hug me. Thank you so much, Mr. Policeman. Right? I might not be popular in the news, but when I'm on the job, because I'm the kind of cop, I'm going to help you. That's why I took the job. I took an oath to help the public. I try to be a mediator when time comes, right? I'll separate you guys and try to make peace. And I try to be, I do the law, buddy. When you're breaking the law any kind of way, and I see it with my eyes, it's my job to correct it, man. Because if I let it go through, right, and this is what you gotta remember, Ken, if you let the evil go through that you see, then you're responsible for that. I'm a policeman wherever my policeman eyes see a situation going on. It's my job to handle it. I can't do anything in China right now, in Russia, Ukraine, Taiwan, anything right now, but on the streets, man. If I see one of my people need help, and my people are the good people, right? It's me. There is a competition, buddy. When I put on a blue suit, it's me, justice, standing for everything that's injustice. And there's constantly people trying to break the law, man. Whenever somebody makes a rule or regulation, somebody got to always twist and turn it, man. So let me just tell you, Ken, from my personal experience, man, you got to have a heart, right? You can't get weak, brother. You got to wake up every morning with the heart of a lion. You got to wake up every morning determined and focus on what you want to do, man, right? You can't come in here. I mean, it's good that you can talk to us and stuff like that, but don't let this get out there, man. You can't show any weakness, man. 'Cause as soon as you show a weakness, right, you're gonna lose people, man. You can't be weak. You gotta be strong, man. What if I was a police officer and somebody said, "Mr. Police Officer, three guys just took my pocketbook. They're down there," and I go, "Oh my God, it was two. How big were they?" I mean, just tell me, do you think I can handle them? The person, look, what the heck are you talking about? As soon as I tell you it's out of my hands, it's in your hands. You got the radio, brother, right? And remember this, Ken, right? The
What?
person will tell me, you got the radio. If it's only one of you, call for backup. If that's not good enough, call a SWAT team at your fingertips. With this radio, you can call in the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force. You can actually even speak to the president if you need the president. There's no situation that you can't handle with the training and with the networking support and the resources that you have that you can't get this accomplishment, right? So
Hmm.
think like that, Ken. I'm not going to hog up the time because you got other people over here want to talk and stuff like that. So, fireman, this guy just, oh, I'm sorry about that, buddy. Okay. I guess once we get through talking, you just pause us.
Yep.
You got the power to pause us, and then we don't
Got it.
talk, and we just
Right
stay
here.
there and wait for the next person to talk.
See?
Interesting. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do then.
Hmm.
Then I'm gonna probably stop right here to look at the fireman, so it's not look like I'm staring at you all the time. So I look at the fireman, okay, and let him talk. Okay, me and you are the same, buddy. Right? People depend on us. So let's hear your stories. Okay? And thanks, Ken, again. And I'm hanging there. Okay. Do it, buddy. Excellent, Mr. Policeman. And thank you for recognizing me. Right? You're right. Both of us rely people rely on both of us the same way, man. I can't tell you how many situations I had in my life where if I didn't get up in the morning time, somebody would have been dead, brother. Let me tell you, man, there's nothing like the team of five people. We hang out together, we eat together, we take I don't want to say we sleep together, buddy, but we sleep in the firehouse, stuff like that. But we eat and we do stuff together, man. And let me tell you, no matter what we're doing, as soon as we hear the alarm, we stop everything and we run to the situation. That's what you got to do, Ken. You got to learn how to, when you hear the alarm, right? When you hear that alarm in your mind that says, yo, I need to do this, this needs to happen right now, you can't hesitate, man. You need to do it right now because the window that you have is closing. Now just imagine we hear the alarm, right? I gotta put the food in the refrigerator. I gotta put my boots on. He gotta put his clothes on, and we're waiting 5 to 10 minutes, right? Now from the time that somebody hit the alarm, they're already in a situation, my friend. They're like right there at that point in time that they make the call and say, hello, I gotta fire my place right now. I have my kids and my husband's in there, or my wife is in there, or my grandmother's in there. Right there on that spot. If we wait 5 minutes, man, between the time it takes us to get ready, to get the truck out, to go down the road, and to hope that the people will obey the rules and regulations of the street and get the hell out of the way when you see a fire truck coming, because we're coming for a reason. Just like the ambulance, man. When you see us coming, we're coming for a reason, man. We're coming because somebody called us, and I don't care what the distance is. We got to make it there, man. So that's what you got to do, man. You got to think like a fireman, man. You got to think like there's a lot of fires going on in people's mind and in people's lives. And then it's your job and your responsibility, man. I know you don't want to hear your job and your responsibility, but that's why you're here, man. If you wasn't doing that, what would you be doing? Just watching TV, going to the movies, trying to get chicks on the corner with a blunt and a 40? Smoking legal marijuana now. I don't know why the hell they did that. They make our situation a lot worse, and then the police officer's situation a lot worse, man. When you do stuff like that, so it's your job, buddy, right, to to hold on to the integrity, the wisdom and knowledge that you gain over the years from people that you saw that nobody else will ever see again, man, or that you heard from that people will never hear from again. To keep that message going to the next generation, to the next generation, to the next generation, man. Because if you let the message go, man, it'll be a diluted message. It's like making a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. Down the line, it's not even gonna look anything like the original, man. You're holding on to the original information, man. You're holding on to the Tony Robbins, the Brian Tracy, um, um, you're holding
Robert
on to Lester
Schuller.
Summeralls. You're holding on to dude, so many people you're holding on to, so many motivational speakers through the years.
Because I can see in your mind that you have knowledge of, man. You read books. You've been to school. You've been to college. You spoke to successful people, man. You gotta let people know that no matter what situation they're going through, they don't have to go through it. They can be stuck on crack, man. You can tell them how to get off of that. You can help them get off of that. They could be uneducated, don't have a job, man. Need to know how to get a job through a resume or how to do interviews, man. There's so many things you can help people with, brother. You can't give up. I wouldn't be here, right? The Spider-Man avatar wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. The message that you're speaking and I'm speaking and the policeman spoke and your partner spoke right here, how are those messages going to get out, man, if you don't get them out? You got to get them out, man. It's not so much a job as it is like your destiny. That's what you're created to do, man. You're created to how do you say it, man? You're created to to do expressions, man. To bring things to life, to explain things that people can see one thing and it just looks like one thing, but it's a lot bigger than the one thing, man. That's what you got to do, brother. You got to focus on that, man. You got to act like you're a fireman, dude. And if you're a fireman and somebody needs help, you can't hesitate, brother. You can't think twice. While you hear the word help, right, you're already formulating a plan. You're already getting your resource together. You're not sitting by watching the situation get worse, man. Nothing gets better by itself, man. Right? It gets worse. And if it does get better by itself, it's like rolling the dice, man. You don't want to roll the dice. This time it got better. Tomorrow it might not be better. Right? Today might be the best day you have, man. You might be the smartest today, the strongest today, the most healthiest today that you'll ever be in your whole life, man. You might have opportunities right now in this second that you're not going to get tomorrow, man. And while you're letting the spirit of depression take over, right, you're missing out on a whole lot of opportunities and you're missing out on a whole lot of people you could be helping, man. So you got to hang in there, brother. Right? I stay on fire, brother. You know what I'm saying? You see that? I got the fire here and the water in front of me, buddy. Right? The fire keep me going and the water slows me down when I'm going too fast. You know what I mean? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I want to look like Ghost Rider, but that's neither here nor there, man. I'm gonna find a way to do that. I think I can do it, man. Anyway, but plus, Ken, if you don't stick with the business, man, you're gonna lose your creativity powers. You remember that movie Inception when the girl when who was it, man? When the girl found out about the powers that she could have, she couldn't go back to the regular world anymore. You can't go back to regular television and just sitting down watching videos when you know this world exists right here, man. And you haven't dominated it. You don't go anywhere without making sure somebody knows you, right? Am I right or wrong, man?
You're
Am I
right.
right or wrong?
You're
Wherever
right.
you go, right? Somebody knows you somewhere in that company, organization that has been, you've been flowing like that. People know you're engaged. They're not saying anything. People from alt space know that you're engaged, right? People that's not in alt space are engaged know that you're doing these things right here, man. You're promoting the company. The company gets big, all your videos get watched, bang, right? Don't give up, man. You're almost there. Okay, hang in there, right? So who we got next over here is going to be talking? Hmm, the army guy. Okay, my friend. Um, again, Ken, don't give up. Hang in there. Thanks for everything. And if I'm going to put anything on the board, oh my goodness, I know my shit look that bad. I'm going to put, can't get this thing all the time. Bang, bang. Hmm. You're not writing anything on that wall. So hang in there. Wherever there is. Interesting. Funny kind of. I wasn't trying to make the E look like that. You get it? You get the picture, okay? Yeah, I don't see it up there, but I get the
Does it look
picture,
like it?
man.
Hang in there. Bang.
Not really.
Good. That's what I want you to do, buddy. Hang in there. All
All
right.
right, gotcha.
I'm finished with my part. Let me get back in the hot seat. All right, Mr. Army Man, it's up to you. Ken, once again,
hmm
hang in there. I'm gonna do that freeze thing. You know how you do me, so he can talk. You know, you got the power. That's why I say you gotta be a man. How am I gonna move if you're not here? Bang. All right.
Okay, let's see what the army guy has to say.
Ken,
Yes.
I know I didn't hear you say anything about the press and giving up, my friend. You're in the army, buddy. You're a medic in the army. You remember your training? Do you remember your training?
Yeah.
You remember what
Some
you
of it.
learned? You had to get up 5 o'clock in the morning. You didn't go to bed sometime at 12 o'clock. Sometimes you only have 4 hours sleep, man. Do the trenches, man. Learning how to be a medic. Don't you remember that, man? Shooting the M16s, the rocket
Yeah.
launchers, bivouac.
Yeah. In the
Don't you remember what
'90s.
it is to be like a soldier, man? Don't
Yeah.
you know why you're a soldier? You're a soldier to protect the United States, buddy. You're a United States soldier to protect and defend this country, man, against the enemy. And let me tell you, there are enemies, man. There are people out there that don't like you just because of who you are, man. The people ask you, they look at me, I'm light skinned, they go, where you from? Where are you from? They're trying to focus on, okay, if he's from here, he must be like this. If he's from here, he must be like this. If I told you I was from the bad part of Africa, right? Then you have an image, right? If I told you I was from New York City, you have an image, right? If I told you I was from Russia or Germany, but what if I told you I wasn't even from here? Hmm? What if I told you this soldier right here was designed by God to fight the enemy one way or another, whether I'm on the battlefield out there in a third world country, Afghanistan, Iraq, or something like that, or whether I'm right here in New York City on my own block? You think it's easy being a soldier? Let me tell you, buddy, we're going in there to kill the enemy. We're not going in to kidnap, handcuff, and talk nice. By the time you call us, all the politics is finished. It's war, buddy. And it's either kill or be killed. And depending on if you're lazy, you don't have enough information, you don't have enough knowledge, you don't have a good network, you don't have a lot of resources, you don't know how to use your tools properly, you'll be dead, brother. And when you die, you can cause the lives of other people. You know how many people out there risk their lives and save hundreds of thousands of people, man, because they put themselves out on the line? Do you know what it is to be a prisoner, right? By the enemy? And that's what happens mentally. The enemy wants you to be a prisoner, Ken. Right? You listen to me? The
Mm.
enemy wants you to be a prisoner with any kind of addiction, whether it's drugs, alcohol, sex, pornography, eating too much, watching too many movies, whatever it is to distract you from your mission. That's what the enemy is trying to do, my friend. You see this tank, my friend? Come
Mm.
here, fella. This is how you got to be built. Just like this tank, strong and hard. You see how the nozzle is always aiming? You got to aim at what you want to get in this world, man. You can't stay there and hope, like rolling the dice. I hope it happens, man. You got to make it happen, brother. Right? You got to formulate a plan. You got to work well with a team, but work well without a team also, man. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the team is not there. You got to do your own until the team gets here. Yeah, you mind if I turn it tonight a little bit?
No,
Because
go ahead, man. Can you do that?
it's kind of early for me over here. I'm just going to change. If it's okay with you guys. It's okay with you guys?
Yeah, no
All right,
problem,
I'm
buddy.
just going to. Too early for me. All right, let's try this. Bang.
Oh,
All
look
right,
at
how
that,
about
man.
this? This is a night class. All right, especially for the fire boy over here. His fire shows pretty well like that. All right, so anyway, getting back to what I was saying. What was I saying? I'm an army guy? Okay. Okay, dude, there's going to be struggles in life, man.
There's going to be struggles in life whether you're trying to succeed. There's going to be struggles in life whether you're failing, man. The only difference is that if you're failing with the struggles, you'll have nothing, man. You'll lose everything, my friend. You'll lose all that you accomplished and all that it took you so long to get, man. And all the heartaches and all the hard times you went through would be for nothing. You know where you came from, brother. You know there wasn't always a meal on your table. There always wasn't a pillow for you to lay your head at night. You remember that? Right? Yeah. There was never any family members
To help you out, encourage you, motivate
to
you,
help you, my friend,
or support
right?
you.
You can't rely on family members. And plus, you had the haters you might get. That's why you can't rely on that support, my friend. You gotta rely on yourself. This support might come, might not come. Something might come in the mail, it might not come in the mail. You get to an appointment, they might see you, they might not see you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta regulate your own time, man. You have enough information and knowledge. Worked out there long enough in the world to know how the system goes, man. How management goes, how organization goes, how you use your resources, how you network. You can do it, brother. You can do it. It's not easy being a soldier, but you're a soldier too, my friend. We all soldiers one way or another, right? So I want you to hang in there, brother, buddy. What should I put in there? Hang in there? Somebody already put hang in there. Fireman put hang in there, right? So anyway, I believe in you, buddy. I know where you came from. Everybody in here knows where you came from. This is a part of you, right? Take all these parts together to make the whole, man. And get your act together, brother. Get together, man. It's another year coming up. What did you accomplish last year, 2022, man? Oh, they got the COVID-19. Ukraine is doing Russia. Trump is doing this. What's doing that? That's good over there. What are you doing, man? With your own life to make your own life better, to make a difference. And let me tell you this, man. Just like the policeman, just like the fireman, and me also, man. People depending on me, man. When they call a strike force, or when I call it, let's say, um, what do you call it, Gambazi or something like that, right? But let's say a situation where somebody says, "Look, we need help right now. If you don't come in here, we're gonna be dead. They're gonna kill us." Well, dude, for me to hear that, boom, emotion comes in my heart, right? When the emotion comes in my heart, I realize it's either them or me, and I'm gonna make sure that it's gonna be them, buddy. It's either I'm going to sit here and listen to the cries of people that need help, or I'm going to go out there and help them and take a chance and put my life on the line. And I did a situation like that a long time ago, man. I had a situation that I hate to say, brother, that somebody was after me and somebody else, and I really didn't help them, buddy. I didn't help them. There was so many awkward situations over there, man. I was in an apartment building with some girls looking down, and I could see my friend was running from these other guys that wanted to get me too, right? So I didn't go, buddy. I got a knife to act like I was going to go, but I didn't go. Two times that happened in my life, right? Let me tell you what you feel when you don't help somebody, man. When you don't help somebody and somebody gets hurt and you had an opportunity to do something, man, then it's almost like you did it too, brother. You did it too. You can't say, well, they was going to get me. Yes, that's the chance you take when you put yourself out there. They're going to get you, man. When you get out there in the spotlight, yes, the haters are going to get you too, man. Yes, if somebody's trying to help the fireman and you're trying to help the fireman, they're going to get you too, buddy. Okay, that's just how it goes. You just have to have plans for yourself, man. Everybody has haters. Everybody has somebody that don't like them for one reason or another, man. Even if they just go, I don't know what it is, I just don't like you. Okay, you gotta learn how to keep striving, keep moving. In the face of that, man, you don't need anybody, but you have the Lord. You have God on your side. You're a light worker. You gotta know what a light worker is. You can't say you're a light worker and you don't follow the light worker path, man. Now I know what you're saying. Is it written down in a book, a manual, light worker? No, 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 no. You know what you are, you know what you do, and that's it, man. There's no book for anything like that. There's no book. Just like you have non-denominational church, man. You got Baptist, Pentecostal, Methodist, Presbyterian, and all kind of stuff. And you have what I am. It's called non-denominational, full gospel.
altogether, man. Bang, it's a different category altogether. You're in a different category. That's why people don't know how to accept you, man. People see you, they don't know where you're coming from, and then you come from a different angle, and they feel a little bit, but you just keep doing what you're doing, man. You keep spraying the positive word every day, man. And don't forget about the little babies. Don't forget about the parents, man. That because it's the parents that make the child. Right, the parents are the creators, kind of. The small kind of creator. God is the big creator. The parents create the children, right, a certain way, right. So don't forget about talking to the kids, but mostly talking to the parents, man. Don't forget to mention the alcoholics and the drug addicts, man. You actually have to start talking about sexuality situations, man. You got to talk about fornication, man. You got to talk about um, homosexuality and gay activities, man. Right? You got to talk about these things, man. Because when you start talking about it, people know things in their mind, right? But when you talk about it, the mind hits what you're saying, they clutch together, and then sometimes you get a reaction where somebody says, I gotta do something about that, man. I can't stay in this situation forever. I gotta get the heck out of here, man. You can't stay where you are. My mind is like focused on so many different things, man. I hope somebody in here talks about bills and making sure that you pay your bills on time and
Mm.
stuff like that, man. But let me just tell you this, man. Hang in there. You're not doing so bad after all. Look, you already had 3 people plus myself. Huh? Plus, you got your videos out there, man. Right? And you got God. You got to keep praying and you got to keep recharging, man. Remember that video you made called Recharge? Can I
Yeah,
pull it up from here? Do I have that power?
I don't
Let me
know,
see if I
man.
have that power.
They're not
Hard to
working too
say, buddy.
accurately over here. Can you change the screen, or do I have
If
to
I can
do it?
get it right away.
Anyway, while he's doing it, I'm gonna show you the video.
All right, let's see what we got here. Just like playing Russian roulette with this screen, buddy. Bang, bang.
Nope.
Yep, I thought so. It's a glitch in here.
Yeah.
Anyway, whoever's watching the video will see the glitch. I told these people that there was a glitch in here, that every time I try to play one of my videos, right, it doesn't work like that.
Mm.
In the information booth, they played the video and they said, look, it's right here, right? What I wanted to say that I didn't say was, hey, you got all the tools and equipment, man. Of course your thing's gonna work. If mine's don't work, I don't have what you have, but here we go. You can see it's not there. Anyway, you did that video, Ken.
Mm.
Well, excuse me.
What?
This is the video, man. Anyway, you did the video. It's called Recharge, man. In this particular video here, you're talking about how sometimes you lose the stamina and motivation and you don't feel like going any further. And you got to remember where you came from, man. Where you came from, where you don't want to go, man. Because even though people live in a house and eating and they feeling bad, at least you're living in a house and eating and feeling bad. Where right now, I can see on the block, on my corner, people are sleeping outside in a chair, my friend. People are sleeping in a chair right next to the liquor store. Dude, it's unbelievable. I want to take a picture of it, but they know me. I might have to snatch a picture. They're sleeping outside with the blanket over their head. I went out there like 12 o'clock last night with the blanket over their head. You see, in the chair, next to the store, in the chair, blanket over their head, and they're there all day long. They live there, man. You got people doing the shopping cart, my friend. Right? They're pushing the shopping cart around, trying to get cans and bottles, trying to get cans and bottles that you use and I used already. They're not going to eat the food out of it. They're going to take the cans and ball and try to get 5 cents out of it. Right? This thing is moving periodically, man. So I just want them to see how it's going. Anyway, you got to study, man. I'm going to get my ideas off of here anyway, though. But you got to study, man. There's so much information in the world that can help you. Remember Gilligan's Island? Remember Gilligan's Island?
Yeah. Hmm.
Remember that? Who would you want to be on Gilligan's Island? You could be, no, I'm not into the girl thing, but let's just say you got Mary Ann and you had the skipper.
And
Right?
Ginger
Skipper's good. Skipper's good on the ship,
and
right? You
Gilligan.
had Mary Ann, pretty. And then you had the other chick, she's pretty too, right? Then you had the rich
Ginger.
people, the Howells, right? They
The
have all the
Howells.
money and stuff like that. But then you had a professor, buddy. The professor is the only one that can get you off that island. right? And when he gets you off the island, what happens? The millionaire gives him money. The skipper gives him free ship. I mean, give him free trips on the ship, and the girl gives him a kiss. Why? Because knowledge is power, buddy. If you don't have any knowledge, you have no power, right? And when you go to something, go for a job, you're supposed to have a high school diploma, an associate, a bachelor's, or a master's. That's saying what kind of power do you have, right, behind you, right? We can't, I don't really want to wait to hire you to see what you have. Show me what you got right now. And once you show me what you got right now, then I'll tell you if I want you to be a part of this team, man. Anyway, I spoke too long. I haven't been keeping an eye on the time, right? Everybody else wants to talk. This is the video right here. It's called Recharge, Engage. If you want to find the video, you go to you hit Kenneth Brown. See Kenneth Brown on top of these guys? And then you hit engage, right? And then you hit little things and it'll pop up. Like you hit recharge or whatever the heck it is, right? But it was time for another motivational video. And this is it right here. Anyway, Ken, like I said, I spoke too long. Thanks for having me here.
Oh, you're welcome,
I'm
buddy.
glad I was able to help you, man. I hope you stay encouraged. Watch your own videos. Watch this videos. Hang out with positive people. Read positive books, man. Okay, that's all I have to say right there, buddy. And let me just, I always wanted to have my own tank. When I was a little kid, I used to play with these things. Incredible. Everybody got their own little thing over there that they do. Okay. Thanks a lot. So the next speaker, my friend, I'm not too familiar with you, but you got the show.
Okay, let's see what we got here. It's hard to get that one.
Okay. Ken, thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. Sorry about that. I was working hard last night. Had to go to the ER, handle a bunch of gunshot wounds, man. Right. Which the Army guy should know about over here. It's one of the videos I did in my hospital that I'm trying to create. That was a motivational speech, Ken. And this might help you out a lot, man. Each person over here has a job, man. And their job is to help the next person. You spent 20 years as a CNA, a medic in the Army, a medical assistant. You did phlebotomy, IVs. You gave shots to the soldiers, man. Dude, you got stories to tell, man. Somewhere in there, there's stories to tell. I'm so engrossed in watching the video. But let me get away from that, buddy. Your job is like my job. People are depending on us, man. If you don't show up on time, somebody's going to suffer, man. That's a deep kind of a job. It's not a job where you're packing bread in a warehouse, which is also important too, because if the bread is not healthy or anything like that, then
Everybody gets
you can
sick.
get everybody sick, man.
Mm.
Right? But your job, right, is like my job. You look and analyze the situation, and based on your skill, you find out what you can do to make it better, man. Right now, my friend, you see this COVID-19?
Yeah.
This is what the world is fighting right here. This COVID-19, buddy. This has changed the whole world. You either wear a mask, you don't wear a mask. You either work this job, you can't work this job. It's incredible, man. This is might be a small thing. Excuse me. This might be a small thing compared to what's coming in the future, man. How are you going to prepare yourself? We can actually see with the COVID-19, right, that this can actually increase the amount of money that you pay for your food and decrease the amount of jobs you're able to get. So what does that tell me? That tells me I have to be, whatever skill I have, I got to be, I'm independent. If I get a skill, I can't get a skill where, let's say for instance, I'm an accountant, right? And I'm working for a firm. You can't just be an accountant. You got to be a CPA. You got to have a job
that you can break. You can't do that entry level stuff too much anymore. You can't focus on that, man. You got to focus on a job or a skill in college or high school that you can break off from the job and start doing it yourself. Like write a book, right? You'll be known forever. Make some music and you hear it on a radio station. Can you imagine making music and everybody hears their song on a radio station? Writing a book, going to the store and seeing your book is being published. They're talking about it. They ask you, you get not to mention the money and stuff like that, but now you're being asked to talk about the book on television, on the news. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine doing a play that goes down in history like Rent, Timbuktu, Godspell, something like that? You want to do something, my friend, that's going to be living long after you're there. If you work 9 to 5 on a job, right? Most people, they hate to get there. They're glad to get out. They can't wait for lunch and vacation time and the weekend. Come on. How can you succeed like that when most of your pleasure is not being there? You got to get engrossed in your job, man. I picked on computers. I went to college at computer information systems, right? And I should be talking about the medical thing, but you don't have anybody in here that's really a tech. But let me just tell you this, man. There's a lot of people out there hurting, my friend. I don't care what situation you think you're in, Ken. Remember, all right, I'm going to go over what I've seen with my own eyes. With my own eyes. I've seen people with a broken neck that have to wear a halo. I've seen a person missing one hand. He couldn't use one hand, and then he lost the other hand, so he had no hands at all. I saw people with no legs constantly. We're not talking about in a wheelchair. We're talking about just nubs over there, no legs every day. They have to wake up every morning with no legs, right? Wait till I tell you the big thing now. So I saw no legs, no arms. I saw somebody with cancer in the throat. It was a lady. Her tongue was hanging out her mouth. She couldn't even talk and breathe. And in order for her, when she get clogged, it was a terrible night for her, man. Um, when she gets like she can't breathe much, she got to get to the doctor right away. The doctor has to stick a tube in her trach to clear her throat, and that's how she has to sleep, man. She can't even sleep at night because she don't know if she's gonna choke to death and look for a nurse or doctor and can't get one, especially where we were at. Because when you hit the bell, people don't come right away, man. I saw that.
I hate to do it like this, brother.
I put people in body bags already in the morgue. I can't even name how many I did. Okay. I've seen people who couldn't talk. That's terrible, man, because they're trying to express themselves. You can't get it. Couldn't walk, no arms, no legs. I saw people with no arms and no legs and a colostomy bag, buddy. And a colostomy bag means that if you can't take a bowel movement, you have to go through your intestines. There's a bag right over here, and you do it right there. And and a urine thing, a urine bag, a permanent urine bag. So they couldn't go to the bathroom because they were bed bound, right? They're contracted, right? So they can't move. You have to turn them over to change the diaper. And they have a colostomy bag. It must be alarm in the building, but we're okay. A colostomy bag on an IV. I seen people on the G tube for years. I knew this lady, right? I knew her, but I take care of this lady, and she was in the hospital, and she was never alert, man. She was a Spanish lady, a little bit heavy. She was never alert, and every time I had to take care of her, I had to flip her over and wash her. She never could say hi, acknowledge me, or anything like that. And we're talking about over 2 years. All they was giving her was Ensure. I don't even know if she had family members. Can you imagine looking at your mother and father in a nursing home or in a hospital? They can't move or talk or anything like that, and you want to reach out to them and do something, but you couldn't. Then you remember all the times that you had that you didn't get a chance to talk to them, all the times that you had to tell them that you love them, that you appreciate them, and to ask them, is there anything that you want me to do for you since you did so much for me? Dude, it's deep in the hospital, dude. And let me tell you, all these people I took care, they had HIV. They had HIV. Blind people, man. I remember a blind guy,
His name was
a
Sparks.
blind
Sparks. I remember now.
patient, man. I was trying to get his name, man. He used to play basketball. I came to work one night. I used to work 11 to 7, man. I came to work one night, And I went in his room, and he was like kind of crying, man. It's a strange thing to see a blind person cry. I said, "What's wrong, man?" He said, "No, we was in the room, in the day room, and game was on, and I wanted to watch the game." I said, couldn't you hear it? You know what he told me, man? Something I never saw on television. He said, "I didn't want to hear it. I wanted to see it, man." I was like, wow. I thought every time somebody was in a wheelchair, they was okay with that. You know, they was in a wheelchair, they know they're in a wheelchair, and they got used to the wheelchair. You blind, you know you're blind, and you used to. No, brother. The worst thing is to want to walk and you can't walk. To be blind and you want to see and you can't make it see yourself see, man. See, with the leg thing, you can use a wheelchair, a walk, or something like that. You can get around. But when you want to see, man, you can't see. The whole world has become a different place, man. And that's why you're here, Ken. You're here for those people who can't see, man. They can't see. And if it wasn't for you to say, look, I'll hold your hand, I'll guide you, don't worry. You know what that means to somebody who had a stressful day and can't see? You know what that means, man? When you tell somebody, yeah, I got you. I don't want to hear somebody say, I got you, man. Too many times people say, I got you, they don't have you. And I mean it, then you're in the best hands, man. Because I'm going to make sure whatever I want for me is going to happen for you. And that's what you got to do, Ken. You got to make sure whatever people want to happen for them, I mean, whatever you want to happen for you, a good thing, that you make it happen for the other people, man. That you help them out, man. That it's important, man, since we're in the medical thing right now, to eat right, to sleep right, to drink the right liquids, man. Everything that you put in your body is going to make a difference, man. It's either going to help you or it's not going to help you. It depends on what you put in your body, man. You got to put vitamins, minerals, vegetables, fruits, right? This helps your body stay strong. You can't eat junk food all the time and get old. You never heard anybody hit 100 and something say, all I ate was junk food. No, man. The older you get, the more you start watching your body and preparing your body because you know you're not young anymore. You can't run around like you're 16 and 17 anymore. You're getting older, man. And when you get older, you want to get older gracefully, man. And the best way to get older gracefully is to start taking care of yourself. You know, use Noxzema on your face. Make sure your hair is cut properly. Make sure that you're doing your doctor's appointments when you're supposed to, and that you're taking your medications. If you have high blood pressure, take high blood pressure medication. If you're too heavy, try to lose some weight. If you're too skinny, try to gain some weight, man. Try to make it feel like no matter whether anybody's around you or not, when you look in the mirror, you feel good about yourself, man. Stay motivated, man. Look how many people you got over here to support you, man. You got five of the top-notch people, man. That if you was gonna pick anybody to help you, right, that cared about you, who was you gonna pick? Us, right? And we're here for you, buddy. So anytime you get discouraged, right, you put this video back on. And the same for anybody else out there watching it on YouTube, Engage, Alt Space, whoever you are, man. You feeling discouraged, right? Keep a journal, keep a diary, and don't make negative stuff in it. Don't put this is happening bad. Put yo, I'm gonna succeed. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna accomplish stuff. And when you put stuff like that and you read it, you get more energy. Words have energy, you know. Somebody could tell you a compliment and it can make a day. Somebody could tell you something negative and it could break a day, right? Depending on who you are. My days don't get broken, man. Somebody tell me something negative, I keep rolling. I go, that's 1 second out of this day that was useless. Okay, that's 1 second out of this day. I need to hear something. All right, what's in the next second? Right, I don't stay in that area, man. And if I got a problem one place, I gotta leave out of it. If it's a constant problem in one place, I gotta leave out of it. Get my head clear. See how the rest of the world is, and come back again, man. Because sometimes spirits linger in a certain area where you are, man. And you'll get negativity all the time, even if there's nobody around to tell it to. You'll be telling to yourself, but you're not alone, buddy. Just like Michael Jackson said, you are not alone. Okay, just put a little humor in there. Anyway, just remember, man, you're not alone. You got all of us over here. You got God. You got the Holy Spirit. You got Jesus. You got other people in situations that you're in. And you got the motivational videos on YouTube. And you got books to read, man.
There's always a way out of it, man. Do you want to get out of this thing? Yes or no, man?
Yeah.
You're talking about you're depressed, you don't feel like you have anybody on your side and stuff like that. Well, however you put it, man, you got to hang in there, brother. Because let me tell you, my job is just like these guys' people's job. People relying on me. Maybe I can find the next cure for whatever it is. Maybe you can find the next. I might find the next cure medically, using medicines, but you could find the next cure spiritually. You're a light worker, man. You're connected with God, man. How you gonna give up on a situation like this? You can't give up. Everybody wished it wasn't there, whatever job they had, one day or another. You know what I'm saying? Hang in there, buddy. And I like what the Army guy said. Anyway, I did a lot of talking, guys. In order for me to complete this video, I might have to do 2 more seats. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not my thing. I'm just a doctor. In order for you, Ken, to complete the video, almost slipped over here like a paradox, right? Are you going to put 2 more people in there? See, now I got
Yeah.
to ask you. Before I was going to tell you, are you going to put 2 more
Yep. I
people
put
in
it
there?
there already. They're there.
All right. And you mentioned something about a girl. Nobody ever seen a girl in here before yet, man.
There's a
I
girl
want to
in
see a
there.
young lady in here. Okay. Anyway, thanks a lot, Ken, for letting me share.
You're welcome, buddy.
Excellent, all you guys over here. You guys did a great job. Keep up the work, all you guys too, all of you, and you too, Ken. Everybody keep up, and me too. All of us. We got to stay on point. We're gonna have another meeting. Um, I don't know, maybe every month, and we'll get together and talk about what we accomplished. And every one of these avatars over here, including myself, is gonna do a video with this outfit on. Then we're gonna show the video, and we're gonna talk about the video. How about that?
All
That
right.
sounds a little bit out there, buddy.
Okay.
Because you said the other day, you know what you told me, right, Cam?
What?
Nothing happened, man.
I hope it's a secret.
Nothing clicked. You went into a scene and was no music. It was nothing because you didn't make nothing happen, right? Unlike alt space, when you go there, they already make the world. So anyway, hang in there, stay positive, and remember, people need you, and stay healthy, man. Try to start doing the right things. It's not going to be easy right away because um, evil things and bad things are good to do, man. But when it comes time to do things that are good and healthy for you, those are a little hard to do. So I want you to hang in there, man. I believe you can do it, man. I believe that in the future, when you look back at this video, you'll be, wow, man. I remember when I was struggling and I finally made it through, man. And you did stuff nobody else has done before. Look, listen, especially that guy on fire over there, buddy. That's not your regular kind of guy there. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I mean, thanks for letting me share, guys. And that's it. We're gonna let the next person talk. Okay, it's on you, my friend. And once again, thanks for letting me be here. And I'll speak to you guys later.
Excellent. Who's next? The surgeon.
Okay, Ken. I'm a doctor. I'm a surgeon. It's kind of deep to be a surgeon, man. Let me explain to you. And maybe, let me see what I can put down over here for you, man.
Nope. You're not gonna
Let's
get it
see
on this
what we
board.
can put.
I can try, but I doubt it. They're not showing too many things over here, buddy.
Hmm. Hmm.
Let's see if I can get it for you. You
Give
want
me
to put the
1 second.
hospital,
Let me
right?
see if I can find something over here. And by the way, don't say anything about my acid ball because you didn't say anything about the fireman's fire over there. Okay, so this shouldn't be a problem.
Let me see if you can get it, buddy.
All right, let me see. What can I get from this? Dude, right here.
I doubt it, brother. You can give it a shot.
The name of this video is Use What You Have, my friend.
Yeah,
I
forget
don't know
about it.
why that one comes out a little bit more easier. I'm gonna change the daytime. This is really messy over here, right? I'm gonna change to Mars. Bang. There we go.
Oh, look at that, man.
Now we're not even gonna listen to that whole thing because I'm here to talk. Let me see something right here. Dude, you gotta use what you got, man. I know everybody else you can get up and get a chance to talk up here. But Ken, you can sit down for a second and I can do a little bit of talking, man. You gotta use what you got, man. I don't even know what to tell you, buddy, how critical it is for me to do my job properly. There's no room for zeros in here. There's no room for you do it well sometimes. You do it well most of the time. In my particular job, I have to do it well every single time. Somebody's life is on the line. You know what it is to have surgery? To cut open a human body that was not meant to be cut open? To go inside there to fix and replace a part, sew it back up and have that person walk around normal and say, "Thank you, doctor, for going inside my body to fix a bone, a heart, replace parts." It's critical, man. It's critical. I gotta be there. I've been to some places, man, that dentists, you only have one dentist that pull teeth in that whole entire place, man. They only work 3 days a week. And if they're not there, you don't get your teeth pulled. That's how critical that job is, man. And just imagine if you had toothache, if you ever had a toothache, man. Imagine whatever kind of pain that you have and that you're in, right? That thank God there's somebody in there with an answer. And that's what you got to be, Ken. You got to be that guy with the answer. When somebody doesn't have the answer, you got to find an answer. And I know why you're having problems, buddy. I know because I'm you. You don't want to dedicate yourself completely to this situation. You don't want to commit to it. You're holding on to a little part of it for yourself. I'm going to still do this. I'm going to still do that while I'm doing this. No. Some areas, man, you have to give everything that you have in order to get what you want, man. You got to start sacrificing. You got to start putting things aside. You got to start cutting things out that's not helping you and only use the things that are helping you, man. You know better. You know that, man. You just got to be reminded when you live alone, right? You don't have anybody to remind you of certain situations, so you fall into the wrong situation. But let me tell you, man, you got to hang in there, buddy. There's a better day, man. I don't know how to explain to you, but after making this video right now, after you putting this together, this crew, this board of directors or whatever you want to call it, man, the board meeting or something like that, man. This is going to help you. You got to go back and listen to each one of these guys, including myself, man, to keep you motivated. It's like the new Justice League, buddy. This the Avengers, buddy. You know what I'm saying? This the X-Men, baby. This is time for you to get your act together, brother. You know how long it took for me to go to school to be a surgeon? I couldn't cheat on a test. You know how you do these things, man? You're standing right there next to your moderator who's getting ready to assess the work that you're actually doing on a human body, man. Yeah, first you start on cadavers, and mannequins, but after that, your whole job, if you can't fix a real person, put them back together again, then what are you here for, man? And let me tell you, it goes like this, man. Sorry about that. 1 second for my eye. You could spend all those years of school. See, it's different from a doctor and somebody going to school for Microsoft Word or word processing or something like that. Because with the word processor or learning how to do computers, you can be in the school and you can get a job doing the same job you're going to school for, right? So you don't feel like you're wasting your time. So then now you're working and you're going to school. You're learning stuff in school that you can use on the job, and it goes together like that, man. However, though, when you go in for a surgeon, buddy, you spend years passing tests, quizzes, exams, whatever you want to put the mock situations, stuff like that, and you don't get nothing out of it until you get your degree in whatever profession that you're doing. You get nothing out of it, man. So all of those years, like let's say for you going to school for, you have to go to school for 8 years in order for you to be the surgeon that you want to be, right? In between that time, buddy, you're just going to school with no pay. You're just believing that you're going to make it, man. So you can't afford to slack off, man. And you have to have a situation like that. You can't afford to slack off. It's good to have somebody to hold you accountable, right? Unlike you, Ken, you don't have anybody to hold you accountable because you have your own business. But it's good to have, but you can make somebody hold you accountable, though. You can make yourself hold. You can hold yourself accountable. You can have all of these guys over here that's in here meet with you once a month to see what you have progressed. They're gonna ask you. Each one of these guys is gonna ask you, "What you did? What you did? And what did you get out of it? What did you learn?" Right? These are your team right here, man. Since it's kind of deep, Ken. It's kind of deep, my friend. Since you couldn't get a friend in the real world, you made yourself be a friend. No matter what, and that's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna start to try to make the right decisions for you. When we have a left or right, I'm gonna try to make sure that you're always going the right way. When we have a bad decision to make, do I go? Should I do this one? Was a little bit bad, or should I, we're gonna keep you on the right path, man. This team over here, that's what we're gonna do. You gotta stay motivated, man. It's not easy to be a surgeon. I'm just gonna put it like that. Bang. It's not easy to be a surgeon, man. If I'm not there, people suffer. When I'm there, I can bring relief. Any one of these guys over here you have in this room could do the same thing, and you can do it too, Ken. You can bring relief to people, man. Think about the disabled people, the people that bedbound, can't talk, can't eat. The way the world is moving so quick, man, it's not too many people keeping an eye on them. People doing what they got to do for themselves, man. Right? If they have a heart, that's good to have a heart, but not everybody has a heart. So don't expect everybody to have a heart. Remember what the Bible said? Jesus said, if they didn't like me, they're not gonna like you either, man. But he made it through. You still do your course, man. You get your rewards. It'd be nice if you had friends too along the way, but that doesn't always happen, man. But they got a song, "What a Friend We Have in Jesus." Right? So I'm not gonna talk too long, Ken. This thing is probably went in. Let me see something. Let me see something. Yeah, I think you're gonna be going into an hour or something like that with straight talking and stuff like that. But it's worth it, man. It's worth it because you needed to take time out to get this together, man. Plus, as you told me, you couldn't even sleep and do another creation until this one was done, man. And you only had like 2 or 3 other creations that you did like that before, right? So this is going to be beneficial, right? Don't give up. Hang in there. Today is Thanksgiving Day, man. And let me just tell you this, man. I know you haven't had a Thanksgiving dinner. I know nobody called to invite you for Thanksgiving, right? Even to the point, dude, that where you live at, they got free turkeys. And when the super knocked on your door to give you the turkey, you say, "Yo, you keep it, man." All right? There's a little bit of something in there, man. I don't know if it's sad or not, but hey, like Luther Vandross said, a chair is not a chair, and a home is not a home unless you have somebody there. And a turkey is just a bird, buddy, that you can give to me. And it's big turkeys too, man. You give me a big turkey, I hold it in my hand. But if I can't share it with anybody, then why do I want to have a Thanksgiving alone in my house with a big gigantic turkey by myself? Right? So anyway, the bottom line goes like this, Ken. It don't make a difference. You keep marching, whether you're marching with the band or whether you're marching alone. You don't stop, man, till you get to the end. When you die on your tombstone, you want them to put, "He never gave up, man. He never gave up and he never backed down." That's what I want to hear. Yep. I don't have to have he was a friend to everybody or something like that. He never gave up, he never backed down. And at the bottom of it, he accomplished what he was here to do. You want to accomplish the thing that you're here to do, right? Nobody's going to tell you this but you, man. And in your mind, you can't really grasp it. I can grasp it right here, my friend. because these are all the guys over here. And we're not even finished yet. I got more guys to talk to you. We're going to talk about, I don't want to tell you stuff, but we had something planned for you, man. We were watching you, man, and we realized that you haven't put us in any videos. So we got together and we said, what's going on with this guy, buddy?
I did.
We can't just live here in this world and not do a video. I got to do a video. So I got to go to the creator. God is your creator. And here, you can are our creators. If you don't make us talk and walk, we won't exist. It's up to you to spread the word that's in your heart through us. All your buddies over here, all your avatars, right? So I want you to hang in there. And I'm going to stay too long again because everybody's talking. I want you to hang in there. Don't give up, right? And no matter how hard it is, man, grit your teeth like the cowboys used to do when they got to get an arrow taken out. You put a piece of wood in your mouth. You just bite on it, man, because it's got to happen in order for you to get right, man. So bite on the wood and keep moving, baby. And I don't mean that in a derogatory man. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm talking about, right? It's like a boxer, man. Even if you're getting beaten, right? And they ring the bell, you gotta stick the mouthpiece in, and you're going back out there, man, with the hopes that this time you're gonna do something, man. Because if you go out there with the hopes that he's gonna beat you down again, then he will beat you down again, right? You have to have confidence in yourself, man. It's good for other people to have confidence in you, but you gotta have confidence in yourself, man. Because when you have confidence in yourself, then it'll give you that ingenuity. You go, yo, I'm gonna beat this thing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. Did I try this yet? Did I try? Let me tell you something, man. There's so many things to say, dude. When I was watching AI, artificial intelligence, with that little kid who did Sixth Sense, right? They had in there a computer, and I always said this, man, that any question that you want to ask that you need, you ask this computer and it'll answer. That's what YouTube and Google do. Any question that you have, how do I overcome this? How do I overcome this? How do I fight this? How do I fight that? You have resources, Ken. Pick your resources. YouTube it. Start reading books, man. Don't watch movies that don't have anything to do with your mission. If you're watching a movie, make sure it's motivational, has God in it, or has helping people in it some kind of way, man. Okay? I'm finished. I'm not going to talk too much longer. Right? I'm going with my activity I got over here, man. I hope this is not a distraction. Let me see something real quick if it's going to be a distraction. So get rid of it. That's a lot, man. I can't make it any smaller. That's just what you get over there, buddy. Everybody got something. This is what I got. It's not the most beautiful thing, but, but this is the IFX I have over here. Okay? Thank you for your time. Next speaker. And thanks a lot, doctor. We'll be working together. Maybe make a movie in General Hospital. You never know. Okay. Um, excellent speech for everybody. Excellent speech. Can't get my hand clap. Look, not making me clap. Huh? There you go. Excellent. All right. Next speaker, Ken. Thanks a lot. Stay strong. And remember, buddy. Dude, don't forget, man, you saw actual surgery when you was in the army, man. You saw somebody get a vasectomy, buddy. A vasectomy in real life. 2 times already. Right? The guy was awake. Dude, you do what you gotta do, man. You do what you gotta do. It's like the soldier guy said. You do what you gotta do, man. People's lives are on the line. Seriously, man. Right now, you lost a lot of lives. Don't lose any more. Thanks. Okay, continue, guys. Okay, we have a special guest star here. First time I actually did a video with a lady. She's not going to talk for obvious reasons. She'll sound pretty familiar to you. But it livens up the place a little bit. Let's see what this young lady has to say. And thanks, guys. I'm feeling a little bit more motivated. How you doing, guys? What is that? Oh, she's supposed to serve everybody some coffee too. Whoever didn't get coffee. Oh, she got little magic powers too, huh?
Nice outfit. We're going to get you to do a motivational speech too for the women. Too bad I don't have a little kid in here. I can get him to do motivational speeches for the kids. Oh, you give everybody coffee, huh? All right. It's like a little break, I guess. Give you a chance to go to the bathroom, stretch your legs out, do whatever you have to do before we hear um, from the holy man. Oh, thank you. Thanks, babe. Yeah, thank you. But what happened to the coffee? All right. Let's see what I can put on the screen meanwhile while she's doing that. That one didn't work. Oh, success video. You gotta check this out. Look at all the videos I did right here, guys, and more. Bang. What happened to the young lady there? So, like these guys are saying, man, I'm gonna force myself to stay motivated. It's not easy, man. The other day, before I put this on, I didn't even feel like doing it anymore, man. I looked at it and I was like, yo, what is this, man? And that was just a test, man, to see if I was going to keep going further with it. Be nice to hear her talk, though. She's decorating a little bit. So I'll tell you what, while she's decorating, let's see if we can get the holy man to talk. I didn't plan on doing it like that. Oh, it is my time to talk. Thank you very much. Wonderful, all of you guys. Wonderful, wonderful. And the lady, that was amazing how she just disappeared. At least she left some trees. Listen, Ken, super important for you to remember. All right, yeah. Ready? I'm ready. You're a light worker. That's like that's like a step above a. It's in the Christian family. It's kind of deep, buddy. It's not an actual office. It's who you are. You're an individual, part of a collective called light workers, man. Your job is to spread peace and harmony through the world. Your job is to let people know that Jesus Christ died for our sins. Now, you can do a lot of entertainment, a lot of music, a lot of stuff like that. But remember, the bottom line is that when you leave the planet, you have to sorry about that. Let me see what she's doing. You have to answer. What's going on here, buddy? To your creator, man. Okay, but what you doing? Just like we're answering to you, Ken, all us avatars, you have to actually answer to your creator, my friend. And when you answer to him, what you gonna say, man? When he asks you, every time you had a situation, you said, God, can you help me? Can you get me out of it? Can you help me, God? Please help me, God. You said a prayer. Okay, you're out of it. What did you do at that time? Did you make that time count? Was that time valuable to you? Enough for you to try to make a change? We're not going to say that every attempt to change works on the first attempt, but we will say that if you keep trying at something constantly, you'll break it, man. Because the time you're spending to try to fix it, at least you're not doing it. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to remember that, man. Some people don't want to hear that Jesus and God are the same people. It doesn't matter. Your job is to keep it real and tell the truth as it's given to you, right? Remember this, man. You might not always know where you're going, but at least you know where the next step can be. Okay? No matter what the situation is, you know there's a next step you can take to make it better or to make it worse. Sometimes you don't want to do what you're supposed to do, but you have to be disciplined and focused to do what you want to do. I mean, to do what you need to do what you have to do to succeed, man. Don't forget, Ken. Don't forget, Ken, where you came from, man. You can't even express it in a video. You know where you came from. You remember those hard times. You don't want to go back there again, man. You want to succeed. You want to enjoy what this planet has to offer, man. You want to go to another level, man. You want the chance to travel different places, eat different foods, meet different people, go to different hotels, and check out different entertainments, man. You want to meet famous people along your path to success. You don't want to have to go to a stage and see somebody famous. You'll be sitting in one of the restaurants that are famous and see somebody sitting right across from you. Right? You have all the tools you need, man, inside this world right here, engage. Now you have everything you need, man. Some people only have a stage and they make it big. They go to the same place, Apollo, every single time. It's the same stage. Maybe a flower here, maybe not a flower here. You can go to different places, man. You can go to the moon. You can go to Mars. You can go under the water, on top of the water. You can go do whatever you can think of that hasn't even been invented. That's what you can do, man. The possibilities are limited when you trust in God. He's an unlimited resource, man. The Bible says that if the salt loses its flavor, where will it go to be resalted? Where will you go? If gold stops being gold, where can it go to be gold again? If I stop being human, where can I go to be human again? To my Creator, to God. Getting to the end, man. Oh, yeah, you gotta have faith. It's incredible, man. Faith is not an easy thing to have, man. Somebody died 2,000 years ago. You never seen him. You never seen the tomb. You never seen the cross. You just going by what people tell you, right? People tell you about Santa Claus too. People tell you about a whole lot of different things. But this particular thing people telling you about, you're not gonna let anybody move you to the left or right. You hold it on to this thing, and you haven't even seen it, man. All you did was read about it and pray. Oh yeah, you gotta have faith, buddy. You gotta have faith. There's no question about that. But what else would you do? When Jesus told the people that you have to eat my flesh and drink my blood, they said, yo, this is a little bit too deep right here, man. You know what I'm saying? They started to leave. And Jesus looked at the rest of his disciples. He said, will you leave also? And they said, Lord, where will we go? You have the words of life. Where else can we go? To where? It's all going to wind up to you eventually anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well get your act together, man. You want to live a life that you want to live a life, Ken, that people can appreciate. That when you come around, they know they're going to be comforted and they have hope. That's what you're here for, man. You want to have sympathy and empathy, man. You want to feel what people feel and help them based on that. Like it's your job, Ken, to touch people's lives, man. It's your job to keep going, even when who did that clap? Thanks a lot for that. Anyway, it's your job to keep going, even when it seems like you're not getting the rewards for it right now, man. It's like if you have to get paid every 2 weeks, right? You don't come the first day and go, where's my money? The second day, where's my money? The third day, where's my money? You work a whole week for man. And then you have to get your paycheck at the end of that week. And that's why you come in there through rain, sleet, shower. You're depressed. You're embarrassed. A bunch of haters. You don't like the job. But you know that you want to get your reward. Why can't you do that same thing with this? Keep coming, no matter what. You're going to get your reward. You're already getting a reward. This right here, engage, is part of your reward. To make these videos and be able to talk and express yourself, it's part of your reward. I don't know. I do know. I was gonna say I don't know what to tell you, man, but I do know what to tell you, Ken. Hang in there, man. Just the fact that you're here right now, at this point in time, means that you're trying to make a change. You're trying to do something different. You're trying to look for different ways to solve different situations. We all in here believe you can do it, buddy. We believe you can do it. We believe that you can reach the people. You can give them the message. You can show them things they've never seen before. At the same time, give them lessons on humanity, integrity, courtesy, kindness, and respect to one another. so that your time here won't be wasted. Understand? This right here is no copyright. I don't know how to show it to you. That says no copyright. It comes up copyright when I do the video, but I'm playing it anyway. I want you to listen to this a little bit. All right, buddy. You know, and I know it's not going to work like that. Let me go over here and see if I can switch the screen to what you're trying to put on. Oh, hey, Ken, come over here for a second. Come here. I'm already here, babe. Right here. I want them to watch the video. Okay. Gotcha, man. Actually, I want you near the window, man. Get near the window. I'm going to drill you. Ken, come on, man. Hang in there, buddy. You can do it. Don't give up. You're almost there, buddy. Hang in there. I believe in you, man. Right? I don't want everybody else to hear what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. But I want you to know, man, I believe in you. And if you don't do it, man, I won't have a better tomorrow. None of these guys over here is going to have a better tomorrow. Hang in there, man. Right? Whatever you got to do, do it, man. Whatever you got to suffer through it, man. Okay? All right. I believe in you, buddy. Thanks for a little talk. God bless you, Ken. Can I say a prayer for you? Yeah, please, man. I'm going to say a prayer for you right now, Ken. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Dear Heavenly Father, please keep your hands on Ken. Please keep him strong. Please help him to resist temptation. Please help him to find the right way. Don't let him be distracted, Father God. Let him see your glory, Father God, in the name of Jesus Christ, Father God. In the name of Jesus Christ, Father God. And you're going to say what? Amen. That's right, amen. Okay.
Darkness, my God, that is who you are.
May you be blessed.
May you be blessed.
May you be blessed with your home work.
Oh God, I worship.
May you be blessed in your careers and skills. May you be blessed in your careers and skills.
I worship you.
Ken? Yeah.
I worship.
May you be blessed, man.
You are here.
Hang in there, brother.
And you're turning lives.
This is deep right here what you're doing. Nobody has done anything like this. This is getting to you, brother.
You are here. And you're mending every heart. And I worship you. I worship you. We know you to be. Waymaker, miracle work, promise keep, light in the darkness. My God, that is
here?
You never stop.
Yeah.
You never stop. Come on, get trust and say it. You don't have to all the time.
Right here, buddy. Right
Just
hand
know
up.
He's working on your behalf.
Left
He's
hand up.
moving on your behalf.
Got it?
You might
Go.
be sick in your body. But when you pray, He's working in your body right now. He's working on your situation right now.
What?
Say even when. Say even when. Till life is restored. Because that's who our God is. That's who our God is. That's who He is. Say waymaker. Let the nations of the earth hear the clap and know He is. Come on, if you know Him to be it, would you open up your mouth right here? If you know Him to be that, would you open up your mouth right here? There are people on the earth who know who their God is, and they're not ashamed to declare. They're not ashamed to proclaim. They're not ashamed to cry out. Yes, Lord. There come moments in every generation, whether you're watching or whether you're in this room right now, where the Lord reintroduces Himself to a generation and amplifies His message. Whether He says to Moses, tell the people that I am, or whether He says, tell them that I am your father, the God of
Thanks for the
Abraham,
talk. I
Isaac,
really
and
appreciate
Jacob.
it.
There come moments where He says it's important for you to know who I am. And whenever there's a
Next time I'm gonna
generation that
motivate
may
more of you
forget
guys.
who He is, He allows a message to stir around the world where it's in everybody's mouth at the same time to say, hello, I want to reintroduce who I am. I still do miracles. I still make ways. I keep my promises. This is who our God is. And we're in a moment where He's reintroducing His attributes to a generation. If you believe it, can you sing it until it rings out in the hearts of everyone who hears? That's why we say, Waymaker. You are. That's who He is. He's still healing. He's still making ways. He is. I've seen Him do it. Yes, Lord. Come on, just one more time for the nations of the earth. Come on, say waymaker. Bodies healed. Promises kept. He'll right the way. Said I know you to be a waymaker.
Waymaker, miracle work, promise keeper, right in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle work, promise keeper, right in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Till you've always been. Whenever the
doctor has said impossible, hey, we stand up, our waymaker. With God, all things, all things, all things are possible. When the doctor said no hope, Jesus is hope. He is hope. Our waymaker, our miracle worker. Pull it closer, my waymaker, my miracle worker, my light in the darkness. Nothing is impossible with our God. Thank you, Jesus.
Excellent. So, Ken, that's what you got to do. And also, remember, keep your eyes on the time, right? Time is very important, man. The quicker you start something, the faster you'll finish it, right? You don't want to have things hanging over your head too long, man. Time could be your friend, it could be your enemy. You got to use time, right? You're supposed to do it on time, right? Don't waste your time on things that don't count anymore, man. Time is short, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thanks for letting me talk.
Thanks for talking, buddy.
And don't forget, God is watching, man. God is watching. There's no question about that. Okay?
Got you, buddy.
Do the right thing, and the right thing will happen for you, man. You don't want to be on your deathbed, a situation happen, and you can't get anybody to help you because you didn't help anybody, man. You know, there's no guarantee that if you help people, they're coming back anyway. But if you don't help them, you can be sure those aren't coming back, right? And you want to keep yourself healthy and strong because the haters are always out there waiting to see you fall and laugh, right? Dude, be like you see this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm one with the light. I even put some light over there for you, man. A little couple of sparkles, but I got the big light over
dude.
here.
When
Anyway,
did you do
thanks,
that?
guys. I appreciate being here. And each one of you guys was a great speaker. I really like it. And take care, guys. I'm going to go into
I don't know where, buddy.
freeze mode.
You going to freeze mode? I was going to put you there early. Well, guys, if you like this video, please put a like. Put a like on it, man. You just click a like. Make a comment. Maybe have a suggestion. Maybe you're going through something. Do those string of comments. You know, when somebody do a comment, somebody comments on a comment, man. This is definitely something to talk about. You never seen anything like this before, right? And definitely hit the subscribe button. I don't know if it's red or black, right? But hit the subscribe button. And if you hit the bell, right, what happens is as soon as I make a video, you'll be notified. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. This was on my mind for a long time, man. I couldn't sleep or rest. I couldn't do any more videos besides this one. So I want to see what happens when I follow one of those things that's on my mind. I want to give a shout out to Engage because I wouldn't be here without Engage. This is Engage. I want to give a shout out to Oculus. I wouldn't be able to do it without the Oculus, man. And I definitely want to give a shout out to God because I wouldn't be here able to do anything without him. And I want to wish you guys, Thanksgiving was yesterday actually, and I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, a wonderful Christmas, and a spectacular New Year. Thanks again, guys. Don't forget, I'm not going to do all this and tell you. This is Engage. I'm going to leave a link below that you can go to get into this, man. Now, you might want to enter into this world. And I'm going to start doing classes on the event stage that you can take a look at to show you how to do some of these things I'm doing right now. I was going to class so long, there is no more classes. And I outgrown the class. So now I'm going to start to do a little teaching, expand a little bit more. And when I have some great engaged videos. I'm going to put it together in a DVD pack and see what the audience has to say. Thanks again for everything. God bless you, and may He keep you strong and healthy. Amen.